Hey there, I'm Evan Lawrence, and I'm a therapist. There's lots of therapists out there, and I know that sometimes it can be hard to get a sense of a person just from reading profiles. And as therapy is a pretty personal thing, I wanted to make this video to give you a better sense of who I am, as well as answer some frequently asked questions. My background is a little bit mixed. As a therapist, I have been working in mental health in different ways for several years. I completed my bachelor's at UConn and then later my master's at CUNY John Jay. After my master's, I spent several years working in criminal justice mental health, and then in 2018, I went into private practice where you have found me now. I've worked with many different issues, including anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder, chronic pain and illness, life transitions, and, well, you get the idea. Uh, as I mentioned, though, I do have a bit of a mixed background, and that other component is in physical health as well. I'm a personal trainer, a yoga instructor, and I have training in nutrition and sleep, all of which are influential on a person's psychology, which is why I feel it's worth mentioning here. The way my process works goes like this. You can send me an email or give me a call. Either one works. Just if you call and I don't pick up, please be sure to leave a voicemail. After we eventually do get in touch, we'll pick a time to chat over the phone, at which point we'll have a conversation. And you can ask me any questions that you have. I'll hear a little bit about what's going on, and if everything is good to go after that, we'll arrange our first session. I like this because it gives you a sense of me, and I want you to make sure that I'm someone that you can talk to and hopefully open up to. Obviously, you might not know that right away. However, we can get that process started. After our phone conversation, I'll send you the necessary paperwork, and we can meet for our first session where we'll get started getting to know each other and establishing goals. That way we can be on the right page with what you want to get out of therapy. After that, as long as you want to meet again, we'll keep going. For the more technical piece, I use a combination of cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, acceptance and commitment therapy, otherwise known as ACT, mindfulness, and then other evidence-based practices that I have learned over time. I can and will explain these if we work together, but in the meantime, feel free to Google them just to get an idea of what I'm talking about. No matter what paradigm we are working with, however, things are always governed by two main principles, and those are that we are always goal-directed and client-centered. So what this means is that we're always working towards something, and that something that we're always working towards is determined by you. The way that I like to describe this is that you are in the driver's seat, and I'm just over here on the passenger side helping out with the GPS and potentially eating your snacks. What I strive for, the experience that I aim to create for everyone that I work with, is one where you are comfortable being open with me, where you feel at ease communicating with me, whatever the subject is. I'm talking about both difficult things, but also making jokes. Hopefully you can tell from the video I have somewhat of a sense of humor, and I believe that just because it's therapy, it doesn't mean that there's no place for levity. In fact, if there's anywhere that there's a place for hope, it's here. Therapy is hard work. There is no doubt about that. But it's hard work in the service of development. And that's what I strive to make my practice, a place of growth. So that's about it. Hopefully that is enough to get you started. Feel free to email me at elawrencecpt@gmail.com or give me a call at 347-560-0642. Thanks, and I hope to see you soon.